Good afternoon. Today it is with a heavy heart that I am announcing that Montgomery County Police has lost one of our own. Officer Thomas J. Bomba, a 13-year veteran of our department, has lost his life. Earlier this morning, he called out on the radio that he had encountered disorderly subjects on the top level of the parking garage located on Ellsworth at Fenton Street in Silver Spring. When fellow officers arrived to assist, they found Officer Bomba suffering from a gunshot wound. Officer Bomba was transported to the Washington Hospital Center, where he succumbed to his injuries. We continue to investigate this event, and we will do everything in our power to ascertain what transpired this morning. At this time, we still have a large number of resources on the scene. We do not believe at this time there is an immediate threat to public safety. If facts present themselves that change, that give us the belief that there is some danger to public safety, we will update the public immediately. Our Major Crimes Division is conducting this investigation, and we are seeking assistance from the public for anyone who may have witnessed any disorderly behavior around the garage area of downtown Silver Spring at Fenton and Ellsworth or anywhere nearby. We would also request that if there's anyone who had any contact with Officer Thomas Bomba this morning, that they would also contact us. We urge you to contact us immediately. You can call our non-emergency number at 301-279-8000. Officer Thomas Bomba leaves behind his wife and 2 children. Please keep his family and friends in your thoughts and prayers in the days to come. Mr. Elridge.
So I don't have any details to add to what the chief has talked about. I just wanted to extend the county's sympathy and condolences to the family, his wife and his children, and to the police department on the loss of one of their own today. This is a very difficult job, and this is one of those jobs where not everybody comes home when they go out in the morning, and it's a tough loss for everybody. So I know everybody's feeling a lot of pain over this. It's been a really difficult day. I trust the police will carry out an investigation, and we will get to the bottom of this, and we'll hold people accountable. And I just wanted to make sure that our department and the family know that the thoughts and prayers of people in Montgomery County are with them today, and we all are mourning their loss with them. Thank you.
Good afternoon. Nancy Navarro, President of the Montgomery County Council. I am here to speak on behalf of my colleagues on the County Council to express our condolences, our heartfelt condolences for Officer Bomba's family in this very difficult time. We want to make sure also that our police department we affirm our support. And also, we ask the public, just as Acting Chief Jones mentioned, to please come forward if they have any information to share. I want to say that Councilmember Jawanda couldn't be here. He wanted to be here, but he had a family emergency. But just to be here and reiterate our strong support and our condolences to the family, and we'll work with our county executive to make sure that whatever support and resources are available. Thank you.
Chief, was Officer Bomba wearing a body camera?
Yes, Officer Bomba was wearing a body camera. We are looking at that evidence now to see if the body camera was on and whether it was functioning at the time.
Is there any video evidence that shows those 3 suspects?
We have no video at this time of evidence that shows any suspects at this point.
Was there any witness, Chief, that says they saw the 3 suspects?
Was there a weapon found at the scene?
Officer Bomba's weapon was found, but there was no other weapons found, and there are no other witnesses at this point in time that have come forth with any suspect information.
Was there evidence that his weapon was fired, Chief?
At this point in time, we're not sure. We're looking into that matter at this point.
Chief, are you actively searching for suspects right now?
Yes, yes.
Any indication, are you investigating whether or not this was possibly self-inflicted?
At this time, we're looking at all options in regards to this investigation. But
So you're looking at in danger.
I'm sorry?
Why do you believe that the community is no longer in danger after this incident?
Well, at this point in time, we have sufficient officers in the area. We have made sure that we've added patrols in the downtown Silver Spring area. We have no information that have come from the public or anyone else that have seen anything suspicious. So at this point in time, that's how we will treat that.
Chief, do you have any surveillance cameras up there on the top floor, and were they working? Have you been able to look at them?
I am not made aware of any cameras that were on the top of the garage of where Officer Bomba was located. We are working with all of the businesses and the areas, stores that may have cameras in nearby, and that's part of the investigation, and it's ongoing.
And is it normal for this officer to patrol that garage?
Yes,
That's his control area.
yes.
Go back, I just want to make 100% sure because it's such a sensitive matter. You said you're looking at all options, including all possibilities, including the possibility that this could be self-inflicted.
Well, in any investigation, we have to keep all options open. But at this point in time, we are treating this as a homicide. At this point in time, until we have information that suggests otherwise, there's no evidence to suggest that at this point in time. But until we gather those facts, and we can make that through medical examiner information, through further investigation, through information that we may be able to develop via a video, this is how we'll treat this investigation. As a homicide, that's correct.
Camera was running, if his own body camera was running, how long does it take you to establish that and to review that?
Well, again, it just depends, but at the end of the day, we try to make that as part of the entire investigation. So if we only have a piece of it that doesn't give us a lot of information, that may not be fruitful at this time. So we're trying to make sure that we have every piece of evidence available for us before we make any, decide exactly what do we have per suspects or whatever information that we have.
To be clear, you're saying there's no evidence to suggest that the gunshot was self-inflicted?
Not at this time, no.
When you say there were 3 suspects, any description?
I didn't say there were 3 suspects. That's somebody else said that from the press. I would just note that we have no suspect information at this particular time. That's what I want to reiterate. Making sure that we have someone, if anyone in our public who saw anything, that's why we're encouraging them to contact us to be able to help us to determine if the suspects, what would they have looked like, and how we can then proceed from there.
Chief, how much time went in between Officer Bomba's transmission about disorderly subjects just flagged down and the actual Signal 13 call when officers found him in peril?
I think he was found probably within about 3 to 4 minutes. He had called out, requesting assistance, and we heard no further transmission from him, and the officers found him on top of the garage at the location.
Chief, can you spell the officer's name and also tell us more about his service history if you know?
So his name is Thomas J. Bomba, B-O-M-B-A. And Officer Bomba was a 13-year veteran of the Montgomery County Police Department, assigned to the 3rd District. He is 38 years of age, and as I stated before, he leaves behind a wife and 2 children.
Patrol?
In patrol, yes.
A Valor Award in 2008 for bravery. Do you know what he did by any chance?
I don't have that information with me right now. Officer Bomba was a very dedicated officer who worked in downtown Silver Spring. He worked primarily in the Central Business District area. We have, typically been made aware of many different types of crimes that occur in downtown, and Officer Bomba has always been actively involved on patrol, addressing a lot of the concerns that have occurred in downtown Silver Spring.
Chief, I don't think I heard you clearly back here, but did you say there's no evidence that the gunshot wound was self-inflicted?
At this point in time, we do not have any evidence to support that, no.
Is it possible someone else could have shot him with his own gun?
It is possible, yes. We are looking into that, yes. And other possibilities, that's correct.
Do you have any evidence that the officer drew his weapon?
I don't know. We don't know.
When did he activate his weapon?
I don't know if his body camera was activated. That's what we're working on now to try to determine that and looking to see if there's anything to be able to be downloaded.
Can you also confirm, you said that it was within 3 to 4 minutes that you found him once you made the radio call? 3 to 4 minutes of the call that you found?
That's correct.
And he was found on the top level?
Top level of the garage, correct. Yes.
County executive, you had talked a bit earlier about accountability. Can you expand on that?
Pretty simply, we just expect the department to do a full and sound investigation, and we'll make sure that that happens. This is really important to all of us.